Constitutional expert Bob Morris explained that while the Duchess of Cornwall automatically becomes Queen when Charles takes to the throne, there are two reasons she may not use the title. Mr. Morris, of UCL's The Constitution Unit, said, "The position is in law quite clear: she would become Queen. How she styles herself is another matter." The constitutional expert highlighted public opinion as one barrier due to Princess Diana's enduring popularity, with a statue of the late royal unveiled at Kensington Palace just last week on what would have been her 60th birthday. He said, "The effect of the continuous memorializing of Diana means that her position in the public understanding is reinforced. The more that happens, then the more it is difficult for Prince Charles to proceed to adopt the title Queen for his wife when he succeeds." Mr. Morris also highlighted the slightly archaic argument that the only valid marriage for members of the royal family is in the Church of England, while Charles and Camilla wed in a civil ceremony. He said, "There is some continuing doubt in some quarters about whether they were married lawfully at all in 2005. This is because the law was always thought to require members of the royal family to marry in Anglican churches. This is because of the way in which the law was framed when civil marriage was authorized in 1836. It's slightly archaic, but that was the thought amongst lawyers until 2005. Mr. Morris pointed out the validity of Charles and Camilla's marriage was backed up at the time by the Lord Chancellor and the Registrar General. But he added, "When the Queen dies and Charles becomes king, and if you'd like to style Camilla Queen, then I'm sure there would be some people who might come out of the woodwork and challenge the legitimacy of the marriage in 2005. I don't think they'd get very far, but this is certainly something that could arise." Clarence House has always said Camilla will be known as Princess Consort when Charles is king. Mr. Morris said the Prince of Wales would have to move very carefully if his wife was to be Queen Camilla. He added, "Clarence House claims that he doesn't want to, and they are sticking by the princess consort notion. But other sources appear to suggest that he would very much like her to be called Queen as and when he succeeds, and one can understand that." Mr. Morris' comments come after a Daily Express poll found 63% of respondents thought Camilla should not become Queen. But Mr. Morris highlighted the timing of the survey of 2011 UK adults by Savanta.com Res on June 29 and 30, just days before the Diana statue was unveiled at Kensington Palace on July 1. He said, "Whether the poll would continue to show such majorities in favour of her not being called Queen remains to be seen. But I think it was taken very much under the influence of the unveiling of the statue, which has reminded people about Diana and how popular she was, which is why they let it be known in 2005 that Camilla wouldn't adopt the title Queen."